Good morning, my zombies. So I wanted to do the Naked Goth Tag, and I figured what better way to do it than in the morning when everyone's asleep still, besides the zombies, because I took them to school. I wanted to do this tag since it came out, and I gotta say, real quick, even though I don't dress to my full potential, like I keep saying, and how much I want, I realized that this was actually not difficult. It was actually a little not frustrating. I don't know what words I would put into it, but it was actually hard to find something that wasn't me. And it's so weird because I have a couple white blouses here and there, and I have some tank tops, but somehow I managed to make them for me, if that makes any sense. Like I have a white blouse and I put bats on it, and my other white blouse, it just looks different. So and I'm always complaining and crying that I don't have enough dark clothes or I don't have enough gothy stuff. So yeah, that's so funny. But anyways, so getting to the tag, I also gotta say I did not do anything to my hair. I couldn't find a beanie that wasn't black. And yes, so I realized that I do dress goth in my own way, so I gotta stop crying about it. And also I gotta say though, like I said, the older that I get, the more my gothy side is coming out, so I'm loving it. And it's like, it's interesting because now that I'm older, it's everything my friend told me would happen is happening. So I gotta keep in mind that I guess the older I get, the more goth I get. If that makes any sense. So anyways, I'm just wearing this old cowboy shirt that I had in the back of my closet. I had got it years ago when I was pregnant with baby zombie. Actually, it was actually after we lost our house to the fire. Anyway, so I had it in the back of my closet still to this day, and yeah, so I didn't do anything to my hair, and I just threw glasses on. So the tag is remove everything goth about you, and it's okay. Well, everyday normal clothes. Not black, not goth, no makeup, no goth hair. Wear a hat if you have to. No goth trinkets, no goth music, no goth anything. Strip yourself naked of goth. Now you are naked. Without those trappings, what makes you an individual goth? Okay, so now this is where I come in. I'm just going to describe a little of what goth means to me and years of stuff, because like I said, I'm just now, not just now, but for the last few years have been coming out into the goth side. So well, as I've said, I've been around goth my whole life. I wasn't as attracted to it, but see, the thing is, I must have been, because when I was very young, I was always into dark things. I was always thinking of death, which is weird for a little kid to think about. I was always into Halloween. Like Halloween just was like my favorite holiday ever. As trendy as that sounds. I was always into like the past. I always like to think about the past. So it's just a lot of attractions to dark things that I had then growing up the way I grew up. Depression was my friend. I didn't know it though. I just thought I was different. I just thought I was weird anyways. But then that's where I had more anger than I had sadness in me, I guess, looking back, because that's when the punk thing happened. And so I found a home in that. But as I longed inside I liked dark things. And I mean, just black was intriguing to me. I loved black. I didn't wear a lot of colors. And a lot of people say goth isn't for fashion and stuff like that. That's where I say that's not true, because I think a lot of us shows out in our fashion and how the way we dress and whatnot like that. So I gotta say that the fashion of it intrigued me a lot too, because the way you can express yourself. And I would love seeing my friend dress the way she felt. I loved the way I would see like goth, like just like goths around, how they just dress, and they just beautiful, all in black, and all the makeup and the hair and everything like that. That attracted me to the goth side too. So to me, it is a lot with the fashion. It is a lot with the makeup and all that. I know it's a lot with what's inside of you, that's for sure. But to me, I didn't dress like it for a long time. So I mean, I would love to just I have to use examples of when I was younger, because even though I wasn't goth, a lot of it is just self-expression, and I just love how it comes out. And when you allow it to come out, it's just a beautiful thing. It's so beautiful. And as much as people, I hear a lot of people say, oh, it's not the fashion, it's not the it has a lot to do with the fashion. It attracts us all. It's just from what I'm seeing, like I see a beautiful goth lady in a black dress with long black hair. That's beautiful to me. Or just wear your makeup the way you want. Individuality is what attracts me. I love when people are different. I love when people express themselves in any way that they can, by hair, just nails, just anything. I love it. The uniqueness of it is beautiful. It's a gorgeous thing. The way people bash on it, though, I hate it. I hate that you have to be stricken away from everything that you love because either work or society tells you you can't dress like that, or it's looked down on, or stuff like that. So if this makes any sense, so goth to me, I gotta say, it is a lot of self-expression. It's a lot of all of us. And it's funny because how we feel alone, we're really not alone, because there's so many of us out there that feel the same way. Either it's from sadness, which sucks, or depression. We all have the same thing, and it's not just one of us. And I know some of us feel like we're alone, and I felt that way even through my punk stuff. I thought I was just weird. I thought, I don't know what I did to deserve this. But anyway, so I mean, and I wouldn't, and it's always funny because every job that I've had, that sounds bad, but jobs that I've had, I've always been able to show myself a little bit, whether it would be dye blue underneath my hair, a piercing. I would get away with it just because I would go to interviews wearing my creepers. I'm wearing my creepers and some like rolled up black pants, or rolled up black jeans, or anything. So I mean, people say, oh, I can't dress like that, which is true. I see it, but I've always popped something always popped out of me to and I don't care. Like, not that I don't care, it's just it's me. And I don't know, I've been fortunate to where I didn't have to change completely, but you still get looked down on, and you still get those stupid, well, what I say, compliments from people, but just because they don't understand it. But I say it's more common now than it was then. I saw the stuff that I have to look through my friend's eyes in this one too, because like I said, I'm barely now just stepping into my goth shoes and letting it out now. But my friend went through a lot with the goth stuff too, because like I said, back then it wasn't as popular, and I hate to say popular, but it wasn't popular like it was, like it is now. She got ridiculed. Like I said, we got chased home from school. It just was looked down upon, and she couldn't help it. She just loved it, and I loved the way she dressed. So to me, and then like the whole goth title, some people don't like it, some people do. I don't care. It's just been a word. It's been a word that's been around for ages. It's just a beautiful thing. I think to me, goth means, I really can't describe what goth means, but the dark side of things, I guess. But I just love how the self-expression comes out, whether it's through art, music, clothes, makeup, hair. Like I said, in drawings, or if I said that already, I just love the individuality of it. Even though a lot of us get looked down on, or you're not goth enough, this and that. If you, and how I just, is kind of tough for me. In any ways that I'm trying to make sense of this, is just like, to me, I don't have to wear the clothes. Obviously, I don't wear all the clothes that I want right now. Trust me, there's a lot of stuff that I want. But I still feel like I'm goth, I guess. Like, I mean, I'm not as to the extent as where I feel. Like, I feel bad when I say, oh, I'm goth, but it's just weird. I don't know. I don't know if this video is going to make sense, Kilted Goth. Help me out here. But to me, it's just a form of expression. It's how we all feel. It's how we all see things. And it's like I said, and it's a beautiful thing. Like a lot of us would, like I said, back then I was ashamed of what I was just so embarrassed because I wasn't normal and whatnot. It's just a beautiful thing. We all have our ways of our views on things. I just love the way it comes out. Like I just love the way that we just can turn something so dark and sad and angry into something so beautiful. And to me, dark is beautiful. Dark is my home. Dark is my comfort zone. I love, like I said, it's sad because I feel like in the sense that I have my family, which I should be, and I am, trust me, I am. But I'm always gonna love the dark side of things. I'm always gonna see things through the dark side of things. I'm always gonna love the beauty of the dark side of things. So to me, that's what goth is. Just basic self-expression. It's how we feel. It's what's inside us. It's all what our emotions take. It's all where our emotion takes us. Our emotions take us. So to me, that's what goth is. That's how I can sum it up. That's how I feel that goth is. So everyone that hasn't been dressing like that for a while, or they love the fashion of it and stuff, just for the ones that think, oh, it's not fashion, it's not really. It's really who you are, and it's what you think, and it's what you feel. So that's my tag. And without all my dark clothes, I'm gonna honestly say this, without my dark clothes, if I were to go out like this, I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't like it. It's not who I am. I love to tease my hair. I love to do my makeup. I love my dark eyeliner. I love looking pale like a zombie. That's me. I love it. I'm gonna dress this way to the end of time. And I hope the older I get, the more the goth shows, the more my dark side shows. But I mean, it's already showing now, and it was always showing then. Now that I think of it, it was always showing then when I was younger and into my punk stuff, which I'm still into punk. I'm still gonna love punk. Like I said, I'm going to shows till I'm 80. I'm not done getting tattooed. I'm not done saying fuck the system. I'm not done. I'm not done. So this is just who I am. But looking back as I was then, a lot of it was I had goth inside me then too. All the dark stuff, all the way I was thinking. I mean, it's just who I was. It's just who I am. So I mean, and I'm loving it. I feel like I'm aging gracefully. But without it, I don't know. I would be lost. I wouldn't know who I really am. I wouldn't, if I had to hide it, it would suck. So, like I said, I mean, I'm comfortable with my goth side. I'm very comfortable with it. I love it, and I'm gonna continue to flourish in it. And I'm gonna just, like I said, I'm just gonna be me. And this is me. I prefer skulls and dark over sunshine and rainbows. That's just how I am. Even my zombie Daniel had said, it was the other day, he had said, "Mom, you're dark." Because I said Friday, because I think it was about Friday the 13th. He goes, "Why do you like it so much? Why is Friday the 13th so happy?" He's like, "You're so dark." He's like, "You're so gloomy." And he goes, "Does that mean you celebrate 666? And I'm like, "No, that's not what it means." So he still has questions, and he likes it, though he adapts to it well. So does my zombie Maddie, and baby zombie, of course. She's already halfway into the goth scene. She's loving the makeup. But anyway, so I mean, it's just how I feel. Like Friday the 13th, like that's my happy day. Mine and Teddy Bear's happy day. We love it. We don't have an anniversary. We don't do that traditional stuff. We don't do really Valentine's Day at all. But we do Friday the 13th. That's our day. And we love it. We have a good time. And we love getting dressed up and just going out to dinner like we did already. So, yeah. So that's my goth tag. That's what it means to me. I hope this video made sense. And yeah, so now it's time for me to go get dressed up. Because my goth is hiding and it doesn't want to hide anymore. But anyway, so I was kidding. So I am going to finish my coffee, and I am gonna get ready for my day. So I hope you enjoyed this tag, and I tag all my zombies to do this tag. If you haven't done it yet, please, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody else's. And like I said, I really hope this video made sense, because I feel like I get lost in my talking. So anyways, Alright, I love you all. Have a good day, and I'll see you all in the next video, my zombies. I love you. Mwah.